Hello guys, welcome to my another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how do I make these animation videos. It's very simple and very easy. It just takes a bit long time as like maximum 2 days, minimum 2 or 3 hours or 1 hour sometimes. It depends on what you're making. So let's get started with this. So first we see I'm using the app called Mblock. It is only available on laptops, computers, PCs, and I have signed in to Mblock. So if you have not, you can sign in so you can save your projects here. So here I have signed in, and now I will open my Mblock and I can see a panda here. So this panda is called a sprite, and sprite are those things that you can control. Like in the previous videos, I have made the stickmans. So this is my stickmans and the all other things were just the sprites. So now I cancel this sprite. If you want, you can make your own stickman. If you want, if you want to make your own stickman, you can see my mouse pointer on the paint. You click on the paint and then you see the screen. First what I take here is a bunch of buttons. I select the circle one and put the fill option to black. So now outline and fill are black. So now I can make a circle like this. So now this is the head of the stickman. Now let's make his legs and hands. So now you see this four option like here. You click the upper arrow and put it to 20. So now the line is at proper thickness. So now I just click it here on its neck and then I just stretch it. Now here's this part. Now let's make the legs. Now let's make the other leg. So it's just if you do anything wrong, you can press this undo button. Click, click, and then you can do it again correctly. So now I'm going to make his hands again also. So now here's the stickman. So now after we call this costumes. These are costumes. So if you want to change, if you want to make it like it will raise up its hands. So you click on this, do a right click and click left click on duplicate. So now it duplicated this. So now both of them are the same. So on the second costume, we take this eraser option and then we just erase his hands. We don't erase his hands on this costume one. So now here it looks. We put the line again. It's on 20. So now we'll put his hands up. So now he's excited and happy. So now after you're done with this, you can click on the cross button here that cancels the costume. And now you can see our stickman is here. So now its size is too large. You see the size option. You click on it and then you backspace and then put 50 or as per your size you want. I have put it to 50 so it looks like this. So now you're using a computer or laptop so you can see the space buttons and all. So I go to the events, I see these all buttons. I click on the events, click when space key pressed and drag it here. And then I've selected this sprite. So we go to looks and if you want to tell him to say something, you drag this here underneath. You should hear that pop sound. It means that it's there. So now you backspace it and if you want to say like hi, I am dot dot. So now So for 2 seconds, if you want like for 3 seconds or longer seconds or 1, you can do like this. I will put it to at least 1 second or 2 seconds. So now I full screen this, and then when I click the space key, it says hi I am dot 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 for 2 seconds. So this is how it is coded. So now if you want to go further, you can we can make its hands up and down. So now you see this switch costume to costume 1. I drag this and here the pops on here. And then if I want to change it to costume 2, it means costume 2 as we did in the costume 2 is this has stickman raising his hands, and costume 1 is a normal stickman. Now we selected costume 1, it's a normal person, it's normal stickman. So now here it's costume 2, I've done it to costume 2. Whenever I press the space key, it changes it changes to costume 2. So as you can see, if I do this again and again, it will fly. It will kind of like act it's a bird. So let's see if it will work once for an experiment. Oh, that is too fast. So if the code is too fast, we will go to control section and see wait for 1 second, and then we drag it in between of this. So after changing each costume, it will wait for 1 second and change to the next costume. Now let's see. See, as we have coded it, it works like this. So now if you want to make its time shorter, you click over here and you can put 0.5. It means 50 milliseconds. So every second is 100 milliseconds as we know. We can put 50 milliseconds for better experience. So now I'll make all this 50 milliseconds. Okay, so now it's all 50 milliseconds. So now let's see it. So it's like flapping like a bird. So now if we want to do this again, we can split this and right click on this and left click on the duplicate option. So now we have done this here. But there's no wait for 0.5 seconds here. So we take another wait for 1 second and change it to 0.5 seconds. So see, now we have duplicated it, it's way longer. If you want to make it even longer, you can duplicate it the second time. But there is only one problem with duplicating on some users, that sometimes the M block crashes. Not for everyone, just for sometimes. So you can, if it happens to you, you can just do it again. Okay, so now let's see. We ready? Go. Yay, it works. It's like a flapping bird. So now you see it works. So now this is an experiment code. If you want to delete it, you can drag it and delete here. So now it's all deleted. It's all clear. So now what we are gonna do is we are gonna change it to costume 1. And then we are gonna click on the motion tab. So now here you can see all the motions of it, like wherever it can go. So here is some things X and Y. So X and Y means like it will move on a certain area. So if we like, so first we take the events, we click on the space key and go to motions, and then we set up its space. So now go to X 141 and Y minus 73. So these both are, the stickman is in this position. So if we want to, so now after putting this block, it means after pressing space, it will go in this. So now it means that we can safely make it glide here. So now as we can see, the block is here. It means when we press the space key, he will go here. And now he is here. So now the X and Y have changed. So now if we take this glide 1 second to here, and then when you press the space key, he glides there. Isn't it amazing? This is how coding works. This is how I make it. So you can also make it. And for more things, if you want to put some sound, you can put some sound and it makes the pop sound. So now if you want to change your sounds, you can click the sounds tab here below the costumes tab. So here, as I told, the pop sound, here it is. So when I play it, pop. So now what we want to do is we need to add a sound. So here is the sound library. Here there is lots of sounds. So if you want to put like what is this? Um let's put laughing. Um Maybe here. No. If you cannot find it, press on the search. Laugh. Okay, here. Crazy laugh. Yes, there you go. Oh my goodness, it's so creepy. Okay. So after you're done downloading it, you can take you can take this block and put it here. And if you want to play the sound pop, you can just leave it like that. If you want to play the sound crazy laugh, it will do like this. It will play the sound crazy laugh after it reaches after gliding there. Now see, it's quite funny. After it reaches there, there's a crazy laugh. But when I take out this crazy laugh block, it doesn't laugh. And if I put the pop here and play it and then do it like this, it puts the pop sound. So here was it all. You can see operators, variables and all. I don't you can also do I don't know those things, but you can learn it by yourself soon. So for basic kind of animations, you can use motion, looks, sound, events, control, sensing. So there's another thing called sensing. So like if touching mouse pointer, but there's but if we put this, it doesn't fix together. So what we need is another block from control. So if we put the if then block touching here and put this on here, another pop sound comes. It means it's connected. So like if this is touching mouse pointer, you go to here and then glide here. Okay, so we ready? When space key pressed and this touched, it goes. So we put it back here. So now if we wanted to go back there, you can duplicate this block and put it here. You want to put it here and we're gonna put it here and then make it glide here again. So now let's see. I press the space key, nothing happened because we have put the mouse if touched mouse pointer block. Now when I press the space key and it goes onto this, It works. So now when I press space, nothing happens. But when my mouse pointer is on it and when I press space, it senses that the mouse pointer is over it. So it knows what to do. And this is how it works. So you can do some simple experiences. You can make some games as well on Mblock, some animations, some movies, and you can do like this as I'm doing. So if you like it, please like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. You also say bye, you stickman. And one more thing, if when the screen is minimized, I mean this whiteboard is minimized, you can only shift the sprite when it's minimized, but when it's maximized you cannot shift it. Even though I'm left clicking it a lot of times, it's not shifting. If you want to make your whiteboard bigger and you don't want it to full screen, you can see this blue icon here. Next to it there's another gray icon. You can click on it and this becomes larger, and you can still drag it. But if you want a grid, you can select this. So now a grid has appeared. It shows the Y and X. So if you want it to go on the certain area, you can put the Y and X for it to go there. So now you can see over here there's 100 and 200 written, and the X is this, the horizontal. So now the 165x is here between 100 and 200. Between 100 and 200, of course the number 165 comes. So it means that 165x, he's standing on 165x and minus 55y. This is how it works. Okay, so if you like it, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.